Well, hello again. I'm going to tie another fly this afternoon, and I'm going to be tying a fly called the Purple Palmer. And it's from this old Fly Dressers Guild magazine that I got recently, and it was an article about flies for wild brown trout, and this one here caught my the Purple Palmer. It was recommended for using in the Lake District, so I'm pretty sure it would work anywhere, I suppose, where there's wild brown trout. So to start off, I'm using black Uni 80 thread, and so we'll get that tied on. It's quite an easy fly to tie, so just secure this on. Right, next I'm going to be tying in a tail of purple glow bright. This is actually number 15. A piece prepared here, so I'll get that tied in along the shank. On top, of course. I've not used this fly, but I can see that it will work. It will work. Purple's not a colour you would use much, right enough, is it, for brown trout? It's not one you would immediately think of. So there we have, that's our wee purple tail tied in. So next I'm going to be tying in a piece of oval gold, if I can find it. Oval gold here. Get this released. This is say oval gold, and it's in a size small, because this is a size, sorry, I did forget to mention about the hook I was using. I was using a B160 size 10, which is equivalent of the length of a size 12 hook, but with the gape of a 10. And I just think they seem to, rather than tying with size 12 hooks, I've been using these B160s, which I find seem to suit these styles of flies. So next I'm putting the body material in, which is a purple supernatural original blend from David Rice. Quite nice stuff, this. The reason I'm using this is because I've no purple seals fur. I would have probably preferred to use seals fur. This is a synthetic material, but it's quite spiky. So just tie this in to form the body, get it dubbed up. We don't want the body too thick because it's quite a small fly. So this about it quick. That's just about enough. There we go. It's not so far so good. Next I'm going to tie in a black cock hackle. It's just from a cheap black cock cape. Sometimes these hackles twist on you, so hopefully this won't twist too much on me. So we'll get that secured in there. Get a nice piece cut off. And then we'll get this wound up the body. Probably about 4 tons. And I'm glad to see this one isn't twisting too much, because I've tied a few of these earlier today and the hackles were twisting all over the place. It's just hit and miss. Sometimes you get a good one, sometimes they're bad. So there we go, that's the body hackle. Secure that in with the oval gold. Four tons does. You can knock these out in no time because they're quite a quick tie. So we'll get this waste piece cut off. Cut that off because I don't want to bust the body hackle. Next, for the final hackle on the fly, it's a piece of woodcock. That's a woodcock hackle. I've not got a skinner in, it's just a packet I've had for woodcock I've had for many years. It's quite a delicate fly, feather. I think partridge would work equally well. I'd probably prefer to work with a partridge hackle, but this was the dressing in the magazine, or the booklet. It was woodcock, so we'll go with that. That's that secured in, then we'll cut this waste piece off. And again, instead of using it, I find that if I use these kind of pliers with delicate hackles like this, soft hackles just tend to break, but I've been using this plunger hackle, so hopefully this will be fine. It really does. I was talking to somebody recently and they just couldn't go on with this wee plunger type, but for these type of hackles it's ideal. So maybe 2 or 3 turns, don't want to overdress it. I think that'll do there actually, that'll do enough. So get that secured in there. Cut off the waste piece. And the fly is almost complete. Just take the twists, try and get some of the twists out of that. This was very, very soft indeed. The woodcock hackle. Just form a neat head, nice, neat, small head. And that is it, almost complete. Just all that remains now is to whip finish it. So give it a 3 turn whip finish or so. Give it a wee pull. So there you go. It's a fly that I'm looking forward to using. I've not used it, like I said, so far. You could also give that a little bit of a scruff up. I should have did that before I put the head hackle on. But there you go. Some long fibres. There you go, that's your purple palmer. All it remains now is for me to give it a wee spot of varnish. 2 coats is usually enough. I just like to grate all the way around it, let that soak in. Let the first coat soak in and then put a second on it. So there you go, that's the purple palmer. Thanks for watching. And if you did like it, please give me a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll get back at the vise again and do another one of these videos actually. Yes, that's turned out well. I look forward to using that at Hill End and in the Highlands later this year. Right, thanks for watching. Bye.